divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jets and the Bulls coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we come to you from the banks of the Missouri River and Omaha, Nebraska. Coming up, divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Bulls of Omaha. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Omaha team entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, well, down on the field, they're all thinking the same thing that they do every week, Charles. All the work, all the preparation over the past week, it all leads up to these next 4 quarters.
It's suspenseful now, Brandon.
First of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
It wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Tua going to throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we know the guys up front have to protect when it's a pass play, but it's really out wide. Sometimes you're going to swing a tight end or maybe even offensive tackle to get out there, but most of the time it's fellow wide receivers. And they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
I don't mind that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is you have to have the confidence, and then they have to execute their blocking assignments. Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Stein. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hernandez. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. Looking to throw. Stein. He finds his man. Complete. That's Hernandez. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards. You look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well. Back to throw. Stein. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3.
Sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time unwrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bulls are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there. And
the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes the drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Stein. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And touchdown! Travis Etienne, 78 yards. And the Bulls go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Now Hall to start the drive. Up to the 20.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On second down, Tua.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far. Offensively, or even defensively for that matter, they could use a big-time spark somewhere. But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stein, and that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A short throw to Ingram. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On 3rd down, Stein.
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Bryant has it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Whitaker. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On first down, Stein throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hernandez, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second down and 3. Back to throw. Stein. And he completed 7 straight passes before that one. As it falls incomplete. And puts a halt to that streak. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Stein. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This the first of 4 divisional round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs squaring off with the Las Vegas Raiders.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Ballantyne opting not to return it, and his guys will have it at the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Throwing on first down. Stein. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Stein. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stein able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun. Stein. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground. Hall And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Tua. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Alec Pierce from 4 yards out. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Valentine now from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Omaha's offense back out for another series. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Stein, throw left side, complete. That's Hernandez. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The end result, 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hernandez. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. He finds his man, complete. It's Hernandez. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And this offense on third down today, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On 1st and 10, Stein. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Back to throw. Stein.
He'll find Etienne out of the backfield.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Looking to throw. Stein. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
He's got Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. But he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Tua to throw again. Gonna look deep for Wilson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
That is caught. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by Pierce.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Tua now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Now Tua. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Tua.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So the Jets now down by 13. A little over a minute and a half remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Here's Tua.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Throwing Tua.
And they've certainly had trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Tua to throw.
Going for the deep ball. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch.
Here's 1st and goal. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for my part.